Hello everyone, and thanks for coming by my channel. Today we're going to do another Way Back Wednesday, and it's been kind of fun to look back and see what things I've done and I totally forgot, and I'm hoping that will inspire you. Need a little more light. To inspire you to use some of the things that you've forgotten. Go through your books that have your what do you call those books? Ephemera book, where you keep everything, and see what you have in there that you haven't used for a while. Or just make this one if you've never done this. If you're new, you might enjoy it. But first, before I do that, I just want to show you a little bit of the little house thingy. And it's just so darn cute. Look at all that. The reindeer is a little bit of a problem. I kind of needed him to be on a background, but because his ear is kind of like broken now. So I've been playing with them, but I think it's turned out, pretty cute. And it folds up like that, and it'll sit up on a mantle. And then on the back side, I haven't decorated it yet, but this is the back. So I've just put I gotta remember to, okay. I just put papers on it right now. I may put pockets, but we have pockets in all of these. And this one here has this chimney. And, okay, I do glue it down. Don't say I did that. Oh my goodness. No. Maybe it was just hard to get in there, but it doesn't look that great when you take it out, but it's still, the effect is cute. So I don't know why that was so kind of stuck in there. Maybe there was a little piece of glue. It's just a tight fit, that's all. Okay, and then I have another journal card in this one. And then I have to find some more for the other pockets. But I just wanted to share that with you real quick. He's getting kind of bent. I doubled up on these to make them thicker. And, they didn't come out perfect, but it's okay. I think for demonstration purposes, to put on a mantle or a bookshelf or something in your house, it would look cute. Okay, so this one is very, very simple. And you can use double-sided paper, which is what I did. But if you had, one side coffee dyed maybe, and then you printed on the other side, it would be fine. So I'm going to turn this over, and now you also have to decide on direction. In other words, whatever you have here. That's why I picked this paper. It doesn't have a true, I'm looking for a ruler. I wanted to see, I wasn't sure how much I went up. Yeah, 3.5. Okay, so you're going to fold it up around 3.5. This is 8.5 by 11 paper. And if you don't have 8.5 by 11, you can do it with your cut down pieces that you have. Now this one, I had said that I did that. I think I'm going to go with 3/4 of an inch flap. Okay, I'm just going to put a little mark there. And then we're going to fold this down. And that might be kind of hard. Let me see if I can score it. Oh, my nose, itching. Where's that score thing? All right, I'm just gonna use this line because I don't have another option right now with that. Just stay right in this little groove. It'll just be easier to fold it. Okay, now we're gonna fold this down. as straight as you can. This is so easy. It's like going to take 2 minutes to do this video. Okay, so there we go. Now, this was something that Tina did. The video I did was 4 years ago, so it's been that long, and I'm not sure what video it was that Tina did it, but I did mention her name in my last video. Now, we're going to fold this, or not fold it, but we're going to crease this right here. And I'll just put a little mark so I can see it. And then we're going to take this and cut it in half. So whatever size paper you have, you just cut it in half. And now you've got 2 pockets. And yeah, these are called double envelopes, I guess. Okay, so now if you want, you can round the corners on these. I think that would look nice. Let me see if I can. I'm just going to round them with a small round. These also will kind of go askew because, you know, we're going to, well, you don't know yet because I haven't told you, but we're going to glue them on top of each other. And so when you do that, you know, you're going to have an edge that's, see how this edge is. So I probably should have waited and did that afterwards. Okay. So now we're just going to close these pockets up. These envelopes. Oh, we could put, let's put a what do you call it in there? And don't make it too deep because your flap needs to cover it. You know, otherwise it's going to show underneath. So I'm just going to do a very slight pinch. Just so you know, that's a pocket there. Let's see how much ink. It's freezing. It's cold here. I bet all of you, I haven't really looked at the news to, you know, the world news, what temperatures are like in other states. When I talk to my sister, we're usually about the same for a while, and then she'll keep getting cold. She's in Michigan, so it will be getting colder there. Okay, now you can decide at this point, like which ones you want on the front or the back. I mean, this one does not really matter, so either way. But if you had a choice, you could do that now. Okay, so now we're going to put glue here. Get that to seal up. Okay, and then this one. You could sew these too if you wanted to go around with the machine. I don't know, I might do that after. All right, so now these two are going to sit on top of each other just like so. And you're going to glue this one down to the bottom, to the flap, the other flap. Okay. And then on this part here, we're going to trim it away. It's just the way of the paper that adds that little bit of bulk from the folding. It's kind of amazing. It's actually more than, you know, it's not even 1/8 of an inch. And 1/8 of an inch, it's less than that. Oh, I don't know, maybe what it is. Oh, my glue is still pretty wet. I can feel it. So, there's your pocket. And let me crease this down a little bit. Cover that up. So now when you open this pocket, you can put a journal card in here. And then you fold this pocket up and you put a journal card in here. Must have got some glue in there or something. Okay, so how cute is that? Now for here, you could put a circle here to keep this flap from lifting up. Let's see if I have anything that, just something generic. This is Christmas pattern, but I don't know if it has to be a Christmas type tag. That would probably work. Or you could have one like this that you put the brad in here, and then it will swivel and go up. I don't know if that's big enough to look right. I think I like this circle. Let me punch this out. Hopefully it's like an inch. Yep. And it doesn't have to have a bunch of layers because it's just gonna hold that flap down. We're not gonna wrap it with anything, but you could wrap it. Okay, let me kind of get that up there. Actually, I could just glue it on. I'm not sure if this would be something to glue into the journal or leave it separate. Okay, I think a little punch would be, a little eyelet would be cute. So I gotta find one of my pre-made holes. I made these on my Cricut years ago. Still using them. Because you can get the perfect spot on your circle. Let's see, do I have something I can punch on? I can punch on that. I don't know, that's... Okay. Get a little eyelet. Not an eyelet, what do you call it? A brad. There's a brad in here. Kind of a tiny one here. Okay. So I think maybe I'll come down a little bit more. That would be a good spot. Looks like to be in the middle. It's not really in the middle, is it? Yeah, it's not quite in the middle, but I like it better to center with this since I've already poked a hole in that. Okay. this in here. Why is it I can never get the longest tail on these to split? And if you split them beforehand, it's really hard to get them in the hole then. Okay, so that would go there like so. And you could put tape behind that if you wanted to. I don't think it's going to show that much. Okay. So now what? We can decorate them. This would have been nice to have for journaling, although that bump doesn't help. Let's see, I have these papers that I cut out thinking I could put them on here. I guess I could use this for journaling up here. Let me try that. Where is my... Okay. Gosh, there's so many. Well, I don't have to do this one, but might as well since it's here. I should have printed this on cardstock. I get so bad. I'll just go ahead and print it and not even realize that I don't have cardstock in my printer. And then I get it out and I think, oh well, I'll just add cardstock to the back. But kind of make it more difficult for myself. I don't have to worry about that one because I'm not going to use that in that sense. Take off a little extra of this. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of nice. It has a little border on it. I didn't do this on purpose, this print. It was just that one would have printed all by itself on one page, and I didn't want to do that because I don't want to waste it. As it is, I wasted some of it. All right, let me get my glue stick here. Must have warmed up in here. My heater's kicked off. It kicks off, and I tell you, it just, cold air just runs right back in here. I need to replace some more windows. I've replaced several in the past, but this house is old, and the windows are like, 80 years old, I think. And then instead of them putting new windows on it at one point, they could have inked around that a little bit. What am I going to say? Oh, they put like these windows over the top of windows. It's hard to explain. It's like a double window. So, okay. Now, let's see, what can we do to the front? Can we do anything? I'm going to rip this out of here. This was a kit I bought. I don't know if I got it last year or I got it way before fall, like at the end of summer, if I did. I have a couple that are so similar, I can't remember. But I thought it would make a nice winter journal. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, that's a little bit too big, isn't it? Darn. Well, can't use that. So, I don't know. Now I don't like that circle because I don't like that color now. I like that black and white. There's really no purpose in that. I need to make a couple journal cards. All these trees are going, would be going sideways if I put them in as a journal card. But I don't have anything else at the moment, I don't think. Darn it, I always don't get the right stuff printed. I spend more time going back and forth to the printer. Just looking to see if I had anything from somewhere else. I mean, I could make that. No, you can't, because that's right on the back of it. Now let's see. I kind of like the oh, there, I need another ticket thing. Oh, how pretty is that? That would work. I don't know where I got these from. I wonder if somebody didn't send them to me or something. Oh, he's cute. That's too big for a circle there. Okay. I don't know where these, oh, somebody sent me this. A crafty girl from Jersey. Must have bought thread. Looks like. Okay, oh my gosh. Actually, I kind of like this. It's pretty plain. All right. This, I wish she was a little bit, I mean, a different height. Why is it so hard to get in? I tell ya. Okay. Bear with me, you guys, or don't. You're welcome to leave anytime or come back at the end and see the end results. Oh. That would make a nice little journal card. Cut that out. I thought I had more black and white type things. Everything is just too big. So I don't have a lot of Christmas stuff, so I don't have a lot of options. These are quotes. All right, you guys, I think I just should put you on pause. And then come back after I can figure out something. That 901 looks good, but it just doesn't, I don't feel like it needs anything here, if you get what I mean. It just doesn't need something. It certainly doesn't need another circle, unless I could find just the right item to put on here. So that's okay there, and I just maybe need to put something in here like this little bird, and maybe I could put a quote next to that. Let's see. I thought sure that those trees were gonna, I don't know what I was thinking. The year-end brings no greater pleasure than, whoop, the opportunity to express the seasons, greetings, and good wishes. Charles Dickens. Just looking at something else to go in here. Thinking I could put lace or something on it, but oh, I don't know. It didn't take any time at all to make this little pocket, but it's taken a while to come up with the, maybe I won't use that, just use this stuff. That might be good. Or do I want it to run all the way across the bottom? It's too white. I think that's too thick. All right, I'm just gonna put this on there. Okay, let me put this on there first. I really should have like sewed around this or something to give it some sort of dimension. Oh, wait a minute, does this have to go on first? I think it does. Come on. Kind of like to have a Christmas packet of Tim Holtz, you know, because it always just seems to fit in. I don't have any winter people or anything like that. Where should this go? I think I like it there. Kind of cuts off that little piece there. That's... Okay. Done deal. I think it looks okay. Everything can't look like a masterpiece. At least not for me. Oh. Lids, glue, open everywhere. Okay, so I guess I'm going to leave it at that and make a couple journal cards to put in there. These are kind of like really shiny. I don't think they'll fit anyways. I don't know, I must have got those from somebody who sent them to me. I don't think if there's anything else. Okay, that's okay. And this here, if I find something to put on it, I will, but honestly, these colors are very good with this. I know there's a way to, you know, figure out what to do with stuff if you watch Kathleen Maurer, I think is how you pronounce it. She always has great ways to put things together. She's a very good artist. That takes the eye. You have to have the eye. Did all that for I don't know why. Okay, so I like that. I'm I was thinking maybe one of these numbers or something. I really like this number 12. I wonder if I could put that number 12 on top of that brad. Sorry, I'm fussy cutting in front of you. I try not to do that because it's time consuming for somebody watching. Okay, I was thinking I could stick that on there with that, and that might look cute. Let me open this back up. Okay. I could just leave that background that way because not that much is going to show now. That circle. Otherwise I have to find a different circle and I don't know. Yeah, I'll just leave it that way. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's fine. Just gonna go with it. Leave it dangling there. can't believe it's November. Yes. I knew when I said back in March it'll be Christmas before we know it. And sure enough. I mean, it's not even close to Christmas. We got a time, but as soon as you hit November, you feel like it's winter's here and all that stuff. It really just starts getting cold. Okay, so that's that. That's, thought I had that farther up. Okay, so all I have to do now is make a couple journal cards to go in this. But it's kind of a cool little project, I think. It looks like you did a lot, but it doesn't take that much, you know, paper or anything. You could do it out of coffee dyed paper. You could do it, I think the one I did was out of coffee dyed. You could do it, book pages, I guess, if you wanted, music pages, something that would be sturdy enough. I wonder if this, oh yeah, that fits on that back page. But do I want to glue it down? I don't see why I wouldn't. Because I don't think... That one looked bigger, but it's not. I don't know. See, I wanted to keep this little character motif going. If I put that on, it's just nice that it, you know, is a better, but then I don't know what to do up here. Unless I make the roofs different colors. This one, I mean, that will be showing also on the other side. This back piece. All right, well, I'm going to leave it here right now. And I think I might go back and visit Joey Cardmaker's characters. I mean, this, what's the name of it? Folk Christmas, I think, or something. And now I didn't fold it the right way. Wait a minute. There, I think that's right. But he probably has other things that I could incorporate for the back that would blend in with this. Okay, I didn't really think I'd have to do much on the back, but I do need to still do journal cards in those. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I hope you enjoyed this as an oldie but goodie, I think. And, yeah, it was fun. So we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.